Oh, good morning, Interbet fans, and welcome to the preview for Turffontein. We're on the inside track, Saturday, 17th of July. 20 pentrometer, 9-meter false rail. That's going to affect the horses that are drawn wide, although there's not that many that are drawn that wide. But there are a couple of really well-fancied horses that are drawn wide, and some of them have got good riders on, so that's going to help. But another pretty poor card and programming, because you've got all these middle stakes races and sort of races that really shouldn't be hanging around in the winter program. But anyway, let's have a look and see where we are. Maiden Juvenile Plate Race 1, 12:25 is the first one, and it's a maiden plate, at least 1400 meters, and pretty open. There are a number of horses with chances here. Boston Light improved last run, third run after a rest, only had the 3 starts, and probably the big improver in the race for Mike de Cocker. I think that going the trip will certainly help this one out of a Rocket Gibraltar mare. Blizzard Ahead in third run as well, looks like an improver, ignore its last start. Then you've got Little Prince, who's a favourite, Gavin Lorena for Paul Peter. Paul Peter could have a very big day today. He's got a lot of very nice runners, and that should go well, and ran a very nice first race behind Happy and Glorious. I thought that was a good run with the apprentice Jacobs on. Now gets Gavin Lorena. Master of Law's got some form, but I don't know if it can really hold the Little Prince. I think Little Prince might have its measure, although it did run an improved race last time. And then Power Surge didn't run too badly. Look for improvement from this one. So quite a tough opener. Race 2, Maiden Plate, they got 2,600 meters, and Royal Mazarin is my top choice here. His form's very good. Gets Muzi, who I think is a great jockey choice for this horse. I think he needs to be ridden hard and expect him to go well. Manterio's got the form and is a favourite. Gavin Lorena for Jan Janssen van Vuren, and then Understated. 3 good runs, look for improvement from this one. Wishaneer is the horse that might just upset the apple cart. The stables found a bit of form. Waiho Maui gets claimer Jeffrey Shaster on, so it's only got 55 kilos to carry, so get 5 kilos from the top ones, and really well worth putting into all your play. Race 3, Middle Stakes, 2,600 meters. Well, here you look like you got a banker. This horse, White Fang, won extremely well post-maiden. He has gone up, went up quite a lot, 72 to 78. He's got 6 points, has had 13-point rise, but maybe they started off the wrong mark, and that's why you've got to fancy White Fang. The scratching of Afrod leaves it open to Lord Melbourne. I thought he might be the next best. He's got to give weight all round, but should be able to do it. She's a Cracker's got formance, as has Oris Apollo. Race 4, merit rated fillies and mares, 76, 2,200 meters, and here like a 6-1 chance. Number 2, Illuminate. I think this is the right horse here. Go back the run before last, ignore the last run, came down to Durban, ran in the Gold Vase, and maybe the 3,000 was too far for this mare. But she's got the form, this mare, and she certainly goes well on this inside track. Her run before this, when she beat Twice the Act, was very good. So she still looks well rated off at 74. I expect her to go well. Dangers, I make the Sash, number 3 a danger, Lyle Hudson on it, but drawn 11, that's not going to help it. Illuminate's drawn 9. But Lyle's a master. And then Rasha, my passion. I've been following this mare, and I'm going to stick with her. 4 kilos off her back. I expect her to go well. There are a number of others that have got some sort of chance in the race, but I'm going to stick my colours to the mast, and I'm going to start with Illuminate being the right horse. Moby might be the 4th best. Certainly won a nice race last time, but should be held on the turnaround with the Sash, although the Sash got 2 points and she only got 4 points. So this seems to be the preferred method of handicapping. The creep method, where you give the second, you give the third, give them a small penalty, give the winner a little penalty too, so everything keeps going up. Really makes no sense. Race 5, merit rated 75, 1,800 meters. And I'm going with the 7-1 shot, number 4, Dawn of a New Era. Gavin Lorena, I like the booking. I think that she's got out of the ground, and this might be a perfect race for her. Look for big improvement from Dawn of a New Era. Time Spirit absolutely canted up, winning the maiden, but beat nothing of note. So it will be interesting to see how she goes. She's been priced up as a 2-1 favourite, but she's not going to find it that easy here. I do like Pinot Silvestre as a bit of a roughie in the race. She's got the blinkers off. She's going to the 1800 meters. She's by Ideal World out of a horse Chestnut Mare. Look for big improvement from her. Duke of Sussex has got form and ran pretty well after the 2 wins, one after the other. And Twin Turbo, he's a course and distance winner. That should help him. Race 6, Fillies and Mares, 76, 1600 meters. Absolute 2 horses for me here. My top choice is Fireflower, well drawn, coming back in trip. I think that this is exactly what she's looking for. Expect her to go really well, Fireflower. She's a big runner, and the big danger is Bella Rosa. Come down in the handicap, but she's drawn 10 with the Gavea on. Inspire, no confidence. The other day, didn't get any type of ride. Something that Diego rode from a white draw does seem to not be able to get them in, but this might be a different kettle of fish, and we'll see how he goes on Bella Rosa over the 1600. But I like Fireflower from the good draw. Race 7, Mary rated 92, 1600 meters, and I'm going for another 6-7-1 shot. I'm going good big each way on Ferrari Express, Ferrari at least. Gavin Lorena rides for Erico Verdney's, big jockey up, huge runner. Lee Express has got to be the danger, very good draw, very bad draw, drawn 9. Dennis Schwarz, but she might be able to overcome it. And then Phoenix, the horse they've all got to beat. Sabanga Kamalo drawn 1, and I think it's only a 3-horse race. Race 8, Mary rated at 64. Remember, Enjoy the View. I've been following him. He goes into everything. He's top of the merit rating, come down quite a lot in the merit rating, and he certainly with Kamalo could be a big runner here. But the horses that look to be able to fight it out are the 2 Paul Peter runners, Gilboa with Lorena, and Super Agra. Now here's another example of the creep. Gilboa got 2 points for running second to Putin's Promise. Putin's Promise got 3, and so as a result should bring them very close. But it seems very unfair that the horse that runs second and gets 30% of the stake check has to get penalized, and therefore undermine his chances of beating other horses down the line. So I really don't like that system. I think that the winner should get penalized, and that's it, and get penalized. Big penalty if it wins very easily and beats a decent field, and the line horse is the proper horse, or small penalty if it beats a field by a narrow margin. Hard ridden. I see these horses come from the clouds to get up and win, and absolutely gallop past the whole field, and they get 2 points penalty. And other horses that have been hard ridden all the way down the straight to win by a head or a short head, 2 point penalty. That makes no sense. Anyway, that's the way they do it with the line horses. So they look like the ones. Highborn Lady is the big key to this race. Drawn 9, Lyle Hudson gets to ride it. He won on it first time out, and she might be much better than rated Highborn Lady. So have a very close look at her in all your bets as well. Race 9, Mary rated 69, 1450 meters, and this is a tough little race. The top 3, the 2 Paul Peter runners, From Here to Eternity and Dragon Queen. Well, you've got Luxoli riding number 1, From Here to Eternity. Now the claim will help, but he's ridden her the last 3 times. And then Dragon Queen gets Gavin Lorena, but drawn 9, that does not going to help. But From Here to Eternity is drawn 8. So Sheltering Sky ran a pretty good post-maiden run, and I think this will go very well. But the key to this race is Kapama. Kapama won from 4 course and distance, 1 place. Last time, ignore the run completely. He's come back in form. Maybe this is a better distance for her. The trouble is that she gets going late, so she's going to have to be able to find a position not too far off them and be able to run them down. But draw 10, going to give Lyle Hewitson a proper job. But watch him, he's a master. So watch how he rides it and see how it should be done. From me, James Goodman and the Interbet crew, British Open, 5 horses. Only 5, not 10, 5. Scheffler, the big roughie. Koepka, definite chance. Louis Oosthuizen, Morikawa, and Dustin Johnson. That's how it should go. So you can bet in play in the British Open all the way through the event. And you'll see guys have a bad hole. You go onto the Interbet site and you bet in play. You can arbitrage your bets all the way through in this event, and should be fun to be able to get one of those 5 home. We're pulling for Louis Oosthuizen. Yesterday at one stage he went 5-1, took a bit of that. He's now 13-10 or 14-10 with a 2-shot lead. So have a great day, and remember, go on Interbet. You can play live Vegas games, but we can bet in the golf all the way up to the final whistle. I mean, the final hole.